Do you believe there are still places in America where $1,000 a month doesn't just help you survive but lets you actually live? It sounds impossible in a country where rent devours entire social security checks and a grocery run feels like a gamble. Yet scattered across the map are towns quietly proving that comfort, safety, and community don't have to cost a fortune. These are not ghost towns or distant dreams, they're real, livable places where retirees stretch each dollar further than they ever thought possible. Before we explore them, take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe to Retire Global. Every week we uncover new destinations that could completely change the way you picture retirement. One of these might just be the place you start over. Hidden in Virginia's Appalachian Hills sits Abingdon, a storybook town where comfort costs less than most people's monthly car payment. Rents for a tidy one-bedroom hover around $700, sometimes less. Add groceries, utilities, and health care, and you're still under four figures. The payoff? You don't trade peace for price. Crime is rare, neighbors are kind, and Johnston Memorial Hospital gives top-tier senior care within minutes of anywhere in town. Evenings bring plays at the Barter Theater and weekends mean farmers markets and mountain air so crisp it feels curated. Here, you can live well, sleep well, and still have money left over to actually enjoy your days. Travel southwest and the Appalachian foothills open to Greenville, Tennessee, a warm pocket of southern charm that feels like the world forgot to hurry. Apartments rent for about $650, $200 covers food if you shop local. The real luxury is community. Greenville's crime rate is 40% below the state average, and the local hospital offers everything from cardiology to geriatrics under one roof. You wake to quiet streets, nod to familiar faces, and realize you've traded stress for stillness. Far to the north, Bartown, Vermont glows under autumn leaves that look painted by hand. Here, you can rent a comfortable apartment for around $700 and keep total expenses near $950. Vermont isn't known for being cheap, but Bartown is the exception. Safety is exceptional, doors stay unlocked and neighbors still talk over fences. 10 minutes away, the Central Vermont Medical Center provides world-class care that accepts Medicare without red tape. When evenings arrive, you hear nothing but wind through maples and the faint hum of small-town contentment. Nearby Berlin, Vermont feels like Bar's younger, quieter sibling, same mountains, even lower stress. Rent averages $725, essentials about $250. What makes Berlin extraordinary is access. The state's major hospital sits right inside town limits. You can walk there if you need to. Winters are cold, but heating subsidies keep bills in check, and the payoff comes each spring when snow turns to emerald hills. In Berlin, safety, health, and affordability exist in one steady heartbeat. Head south again and the air turns mild. At the foot of the Blue Ridge Mountains lies Marion, North Carolina, a place that proves small-town life can still feel modern. Apartments cost $650 to $750, and the local farmers market keeps your grocery bill around $180. Utilities rarely top $100. Mission McDowell Hospital anchors the community, Medicare accepted and efficient. The climate is gentle on joints and wallets alike, and the music of bluegrass on weekend nights reminds you that joy doesn't need a price tag. Marion isn't luxury, it's balance, and balance is exactly what most retirees are missing. Back in New England, Plainfield, Vermont whispers rather than shouts. With only about 1,300 residents, it's the definition of enough. Cabins and small apartments rent between $500 and $700, groceries run $180, and utilities $150. There's no big hospital, but a short 20-minute drive connects you to everything. Crime is almost non-existent. You walk under real stars, leave your car unlocked, and remember what trust felt like. Plainfield isn't about excitement, it's about exhaling. Then the landscape warms again as you reach Montevallo, Alabama. Here, summer stretches long, and kindness stretches further. A one-bedroom costs around $650, food and utilities about $300. Alabama doesn't tax Social Security, so your $1,000 stays yours. Local clinics cover daily needs, and Birmingham's major hospitals sit less than an hour away. Crime is low, smiles are common, and the scent of magnolia lingers in the air. You realize the simplest luxury is knowing your money, and your time, finally belong to you. Follow the Chattahoochee south to West Point, Georgia, a riverside town built on community spirit. Rent averages $700, food under $150, utilities steady at $150 more. But the true magic is the support network. Churches, senior centers, and clinics collaborate to make independent living easy. Some even offer free transport for appointments. The crime rate is low, the air warm, and friendships come quickly. West Point doesn't just make retirement affordable, it makes it meaningful. Cross into the Kentucky Appalachians and you'll find Harlan, a valley town where modest means turn into freedom. Rent a cabin for $500, cover food and utilities for $350 more. The regional hospital sits nearby, Medicare accepted, and neighbors still knock to check if you need help shoveling snow. The hills wrap around you like a promise of protection. Harlan might be quiet, but it's the kind of quiet people spend their lives chasing. Far north again, Wells, Minnesota delivers that unmistakable Midwest calm. Streets are tidy, people wave, and a one-bedroom costs about $650. Groceries and utilities keep total monthly costs around $900. Winters bite, but state heating programs soften the edge. The nearby hospital in Albert Lea means no health compromises. In Wells, peace isn't a slogan, it's the town's default setting. Drive 45 minutes from Des Moines and you reach Oskaloosa, Iowa, small, bright, and surprisingly self-sufficient. Apartments rent for $650, monthly expenses rarely break $950. The town's senior programs offer health checks, exercise classes, and community meals. Crime is low, streets are wide, and sunsets turn everything gold. You realize the Midwest doesn't just grow corn, it grows contentment. Finally, in southwest Missouri, Lamar closes the list with quiet pride. Rents fall between $550 and $700, food and utilities fill the rest of your modest budget. Barton County Memorial Hospital stands ready for routine care, and the lake glimmers just outside town. Evenings are for porch lights and conversation. Most residents are retirees, which means community events, safety, and calm days that unfold like long weekends. 12 towns, 12 proofs that security isn't reserved for the wealthy. Each one trades noise for nature, pressure for peace, and expense for enough. From Vermont's Maple Hills to Alabama's soft mornings, these communities show that retiring well isn't about escaping life, it's about finding where life finally fits you. If this journey sparked ideas or hope, tell us which town called your name in the comments below. Like the video, subscribe, and stay tuned, because the next list might reveal a place that feels made for you. Somewhere out there, for about $1,000 a month, your second act is already waiting.